Hi, guys. Okay, are we good? Are we here? Are we working? I've been chatting with some peeps on YouTube, so I know some of y'all are waiting. What is this? Oh, that's some weird stuff coming up already on my phone. Um, Go away. Hang on, you guys. Hi, guys. I hope everybody is able to see me. Things are working good. Oh, hang on. I know what I need to do. I got to turn off. Hold, please. I gotta turn off the Wi-Fi here. Oh, there I is. There I is. Okay, how do I get rid of this stupid thing? Hang on, you guys. I've got this really weird, stupid link thing. I don't want to share my referral link. Okay, what if I just do it here? Okay, let's see here. Hang on, guys. I'm trying to get rid of this stupid thing on my that's showing up for a referral thing. Oh, anyways, I'm not going to mess with it anymore because it's really being annoying. So, um, hang on, you guys, don't go anywhere. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go out and back in and see if I can get rid of this weird. Hey, okay, I think we're good. I don't know. I'm not going to mess with this stupid thing anymore. So we are here. Hi, guys. I am, um, as usual, in true Stephanie fashion, I am late. But I promise you, this was not my fault. I was so excited and had everything planned to be on at 6, and then our delivery person wasn't quite here. I thought, oh, it says they'll be here at 6:05. We're good. 6:05 comes around, and I'm like, well, shit. All right, well, I'm gonna have to hurry and eat. So we finally got the food. I think at like 6:20, and I thought, if this is going to be a long night with all this energy that I'm already feeling, then it's worth waiting for, you guys. I promise. So thank you. Thank you for waiting for me. And I just have so much exciting things to share and stories and just a lot that's been going on in the mini medium world. How's that? So I hope you guys are doing good. You guys are so sweet. Do you like? Hang on. What the heck just happened here? Go away. You guys like the blue? I do too. I like the blue. So um, I think it was. Is it Altira? I always struggle with your name, hun. I hope I said that right. I love that it makes my eyes pop. I have like this thing where my eyes change colors based on what I wear. I don't know if that's a thing, but if I wear green, they tend to go, kind of a hazel. And then when I wear blue, it's almost like chameleon like. So it's pretty cool. Anyhow, well, I'm gonna let's do some shout outs, shall we? And then I love that on YouTube you guys were all meeting each other and having a conversation. And Jenny Cole, Jenny, you are just such a sweet soul and such an amazing person that I knew that you would take care of everybody and keep them entertained until I hopped on. So if you're on Facebook, I suggest you go to YouTube and subscribe to my channel and hop on these lives through YouTube. It's much better. There's some more entertainment, obviously, but also you don't get the scammers that message you that make up the fake account. You guys, I've got my fan on. I hope that's not going to bug anyone. I am going through that awful fun change. So bear with me for a minute while I fan myself. Anyhow, so I just go to YouTube. It's a little better than the Facebook crap that comes up. But if you're not familiar with YouTube and you feel better with Facebook, then you do you. All right, guys, let's see who else is here. So Jenny's here. I said hi to Jenny. And let's see. Oh, hi, Nicola. I'm so glad you were able to hop on, hun. I just noticed I'm making my camera jump around. So if I'm making you dizzy and sick, I'm so sorry. I got to get a new ring light. This thing is not very sturdy right now. So let's see. Hi, Lisa. Oh, I have not seen you for so long. Oh, I love seeing you on here. Welcome back, my friend. Tandy. Hi, Tandy. Let's see who else is on. Anna is on. Monica. Hi, Monica Hyatt. I did say it right. I love it. Altyra. It reminds me of Elvira. I'm just going to start singing that in my head. So this shirt, just kind of going back to the shirt and the color, this is good old Temu. So yes, my husband is not a fan of me ordering from Temu, but it's cheap and it's like very springy. It's thin. And I love the color. I don't have much blue. And this color of blue, this is the color of the throat chakra. So it's helping me to express myself. When you wear this color, helps you to articulate your thoughts and get your. Oh, okay. Okay, you can hear me now. Okay, that was really weird. It just brought up some funky message saying um, that my camera didn't have authorization. Some stupid crap. So hopefully we're okay now. Guys, I'm already having problems, technical problems, and we just started. It's the energy that's out there. Maybe it's all the energy I'm carrying with me today too, because my energy's just been through the roof, but just this very euphoric feeling of it, just the crazy and amazing things that have been happening over the last few days. So it would not surprise me if we have the technical crap going on. So bear with it today, you guys. Hang in there. Let's see. I wanted to say hi for others. Let's see. Susan is on. Hi, Susan Kramer. And let's see, Brittany. Hi, Brittany Law. Oh, and I love that name, Charles Thea. Charles Thea is I love that name too. So pretty. I love all these different unique names that you don't hear, I love it. Let's see who else is on. Natalia, speaking of pretty names, that one's really pretty. Kennedy, hi Kennedy. Blue is my favorite color. I love blue. I like more of the baby blue, the powdery blue. That's kind of my favorite. I like all blues, but I like more of the pastel-y. Let's see, Debbie. Hi Debbie, I can't wait to see you tomorrow. And let's see, Haley's here. Hi, Haley. And let's see. Did I miss people? I did. Hi, Karen Warner. Hello, beautiful. Cindy is here. Cindy from Idaho. Cindy, I always remember you from Idaho. Isn't that funny? I remember certain people. It's so crazy. Hi, Becky. Oh, I love that you were able to hop on, my friend. Becky is has been following me for quite some time. Becky, is it Hiscott or Hiskett? So the first one, Hiscott, or is it Hiskett? I never know with some of these names. But Becky doesn't get to hop on very often to touch my lives, and she's from Canada. So I'm happy you're here, hon. Welcome back. Let's see who else is here. Hi, Brighton. I'm glad to see you're here as well, my friend. Let's see. Oh, Tyra, yes, I've noticed your eyes. Have you thought of doing the iris photos? No. Tell me more. What is iris photos? I am interested in what that is. My husband's a photographer, but he does mostly landscape and wildlife, although he's starting to move over into doing pictures for people, families, and senior pictures and bridals and all that kind of stuff. So he said he'll never do weddings though. Um, I just saw Monica. You said you're in a tornado warning right now. Oh my gosh, my friend. Well, you stay safe. Please stay safe. That's scary. That's scary shit. That is really scary. Well, we will all send you lots of protective energy and uh, keep you safe for sure. So, I don't know for some of you that know. Well, if you live here in Utah, I mean, unless you're in the southern part of Utah, we got hit with snow today, and we always act so shocked, but yet we shouldn't be because it's Utah and we get hit with snow often. So I don't know. It is what it is here in Utah, but it's a beautiful state. And but I'm just ready. I'm ready for some warm weather. We had a couple beautiful days and it just teased us, and then tomorrow's supposed to snow as well. So yay. I've been pulling out all of my fun summer stuff, and now I gotta keep some of the dang winter stuff out. But I don't know. In due time, it'll be here, right? All right, you guys. So I want to kind of share a few things, and then of course we will get started with readings. Let me get my Facebook all aligned here. Beautiful. So I just noticed a couple of people I missed that are on Facebook. So on Facebook, Jessica Hodges is here. Hi, Jessica. Hi, Dion. Maddie. I love the hearts, the little hand hearts. I love it. Let's see here. Oh, come on. We don't want any more technical issues. It's been crazy. Things are, and we're out of Mercury retrograde, so there's really no excuse for it. I always blame it on the moon or the planets. Let's see. Oh, Linda May, have you ever been to Vernal, Utah? I have. I actually went to Vernal, and I was a reader at the Phenomicon last year. So I did Phenomicon and did readings there. So I have been. But what's funny? I've lived in Utah pretty much my whole life. I'm going to be 50 in June, and that was my first time going to Vernal. How sad is that? I don't get around very much, obviously. It's definitely something I need to do more of. But Vernal was beautiful. It was so beautiful as you come in there, and just all the different scenery and landscape that was there. It blew me away. I had no idea. So, okay, all right, you guys. So let's go ahead and get started here. Hi, Joellen. Okay, so now I wanted to kind of share a couple things with you guys, and then we'll get right into readings because I have had so much coming in today. I had a couple readings earlier, and then I don't know if you guys heard that Zoom had a huge worldwide blackout, right? So apparently Zoom was down in the afternoon time, pretty much from what I understand, all day worldwide yesterday or half the day. So, some of the Zoom stuff isn't working so great, but I'm telling you, this stuff doesn't happen by coincidence. It's not. There's just all of this crazy energy out there right now. And when I say crazy, it's not bad energy. It's not, I don't want it to come across that way. It's just, we've got a lot going on collectively, and a lot of different things are changing, and we're finally in a space for the next few weeks of there being no planets in retrograde. So this is the time to get shit done, you guys. I'm telling you. Until about, it's May 3rd. Yeah, May 3rd. Right about May 3rd, or on May 3rd. Get my little headphones here. From now until May 3rd is the time to really get shit done. It's where you might be feeling this feeling of wanting to get projects done, or maybe you're starting, to I don't know, write a book. Maybe it's time that you're looking for a new job. Wink, wink, Debbie. So um, that's it's feeling that way for me, and I'm ready to manifest this next journey of mine. And I've got so many ideas and so many fun things coming that I can feel it myself. So if you're feeling a bit overwhelmed right now, if you're feeling kind of scattered, or you're like, gosh, I just don't know which way to turn, take a deep breath, sit, sit down in silence, sit somewhere where you can ground yourself, take your shoes and socks off, and just sit, and just be present at the moment. And if you have to, get a journal and write things out of what you're wanting to do. And you don't have to have any kind of order, just get it all out. I've noticed that helps me. So it's been a lot of stuff. And I have ADHD, I'm not kidding you. And I mean, I really do, but I've had so many ideas coming in lately that it's been overwhelming for myself. So, and then that overwhelming energy will just completely drain you to where you're just exhausted, or you kind of lash out. You might say things you regret. You might do things you regret. So it's the Aries season right now. So you Aries, you fire signs, watch out. My husband's a fire sign, or he's an Aries, and it's just like, let's get shit done kind of momentum, right? So all right, you guys, so I want to kind of share some things really quick, and then we'll get into these readings. And I want to tell you some stuff I've been getting all day. Before I forget, though, as you guys know, when I throughout the day I'll pick up numbers, and the number has been really big today. The number that I have been connecting with. Let me write some things down really quick before I forget here. Um, so I don't think I've ever had a specific date come up like this one did. So I kept picking up the number 54 was the first number. So for those of you, maybe you're new to my life, or you're new into readings. If you're new to the live, welcome, and please go share this. Go share this live, you guys. I'm telling you, every time that I've had a new person pop on, it's because they saw that a friend or family shared the live, and they got a beautiful message that they really needed to hear. So go share the love, share the live. So 54. Now 54 is going to be like the age of 54, someone born in 1954. May 4th, and I laugh because when I first saw that, I'm like, it has nothing to do with May the 4th be with you. That saying drives me batshit crazy, by the way. It's funny, but on May 4th, that's all we see on social media, right? So, so May 4th is a very significant date. So 54, May 4th. Also, what happened, eyes are driving me nuts. It converted, and the vision went to the number 9, which Jenny's beautifully has you putting it. So 5 plus 4 is 9. So then I saw the number 9, which takes me to September. And then the number 20, which 5 times 4 is 20. Now, this is how souls will try to communicate and to show signs and symbols. So I have a specific date of September 20th. So if anybody connects with that specific date, September 20th, 9/20, as a birth date, a death date, even a time that somebody passed, 9:20 a.m., 9:20 p.m. There's some significance to that. So hang on, you guys. I just noticed that I'm a little bit congested. I don't know, Ariella, you said I sound muffled, hen? I have new headphones. Maybe it's my fan. Let me turn off my fan. Let me know if that sounds okay. Does that sound any better? I got new headphones. Maybe they're, I don't know, maybe they're in a weird mode. Do I sound okay to everybody? Anyhow, okay. Let me know. I don't want to sound like I'm muffled, but these new headphones are not cheap, and they've been working amazing. So, okay, much better. Okay, good. I wonder if it was my fan. Very well have been. Okay. So the age of 54, September 20th, so 9/20, as being a significant date. Okay, so I'm going to keep that out there for a moment, but I want to share with you guys some things that just happened in my last few days of readings and events. So some of you may saw that I went to this halfway house. So if you're not familiar with what a halfway house is, it's a program that is funded by I believe, don't quote me on this, I think it's federal or state. Regardless, it doesn't matter. But it's a place for men to go where after they are in transition from being in prison or maybe even jail, they go to a halfway house and they learn to get back into society. They get jobs. They learn how to just get back into life in their productive life, right? So I was sitting. So back up probably about 3 weeks ago, I was sitting in my living room, and as I usually do, I'm kind of zoned out a little bit. And all of a sudden, I had a download. Now, a download is like a message coming in from the other side. So I had a download come in, and it was a male, older male. I could feel that this was a father, and there was such a sense of urgency that I needed to get this message to his son. And then my beautiful friend, Randy, her name is Randy Carter. She is a badass woman. Boy, she is teeny tiny, but she is mighty. She is the director over this halfway house called Fortitude Treatment Center. And her face popped up in my vision. It's called Claire Cognizant. And then I was scrolling through Facebook, and Randy was the first. Now, I didn't say her name. Now, some people are like, well, yeah, because if you say something, your phone hears you. It was her vision of her face popped up. I looked at my phone, and her face came up on my phone. So I reached out to her, and I said, Randy, I said, this might sound strange. Now, she's had some readings with me. She's never been at like an event with a large amount of people for a reading, but she's seen me in action. And so I messaged her and I said, I just had a visit, and this father says it's a sense of urgency. I need to get a message to his son. I don't know who it's for. I don't know what the message is, but is it possible that I can come to the center and do a group reading with whoever wants to come and share whatever message? I really literally didn't even know who I was going to see. I had no idea what to expect. I didn't know the message. I just had to trust that it would all come at the moment that I was there. So, hi, Tyson. Sorry, I have to say hi to my son. He's my adopted son, Tyson Williams. So, Randy, like I said, she is badass director, and she's the first female director in this high-ranked position within the Salt Lake, the Salt Lake City, like corrections facilities, right? So she got it worked out. She's like, all right, what dates work? I gave her a date. And so yesterday, I went to this halfway house, this Fortitude Treatment Center. And I'm not kidding you guys. Okay, it would not make sense if I wasn't nervous as hell, right? I mean, on my way there, I was like calm. It was so crazy. I started getting visions. I'm writing visions down. Yes, don't yell at me, but some of it I was writing on a piece of paper as I'm driving. I was trying to be careful, but I had to hurry and get this out as I'm writing, doing my psychography. And so I get there and I park, and still calm as ever. I mean, I was my normal nervous, like I am for events. I'm always nervous. Doesn't matter. I'm nervous for private readings. I'm nervous for my free reading nights. It's just a natural response of the unknown, maybe. So anyhow, I walk in. I meet Randy and another officer there, and we go in, and I walk into the the treatment center, the Fortitude Treatment Center. And remember, this is all men. And these are men that have murdered. These are men who have raped. These are men who are in there for drugs. These are men that just have done a lot of and made a lot of bad choices, but are trying to get that second chance to better themselves, and to get back into society to be a very, you know, productive citizen, I guess you will, right? So I walk in and if you guys, I walk in and all eyes are on me, all this just men everywhere trying to get ready to meet in this, like a cafeteria area. And immediately I got nauseous in this one certain area that I was in. And Randy took me for a little tour, and we went and rounded up the guys as they were outside playing basketball and smoking and whatnot. And here's little 5 foot me with these, big men with tattoos. I wasn't nervous. I wasn't scared. It was not the reaction I thought that I was going to get. It was crazy. So I go to the bathroom because I was nauseous. I thought I'm going to puke. But it wasn't because I was scared or nervous. It's because I was picking up on someone, from spirit. So anyhow, we get in the room and Randy introduces me. There's about 50 men. Okay, 50 men. Now, granted, and I'm going to share these videos. Randy was so sweet to take videos and pictures, and I've been given permission to share. So I will share these. I'm going to put them together. But as I'm standing in the front of this large cafeteria, and there are, men scattered everywhere, and it was very interesting, the energy. I'll just say that. So very segregated, sadly. I'm just going to be honest. Very segregated. You could feel the energy, the tension. There may be gangs in there, gang members, rivals. So here I'm going, why am I not scared? Why am I not nervous? It was like I was so calm. It was so amazing. So I'm standing in front and I'm looking right across from me. And there's this older gentleman, long kind of like ZZ top beard. And he probably, I'm guessing, I'm really not great with ages, but I would say he's probably maybe 50s, late 50s, maybe. Gosh, if he's watching, I'm so sorry, my friend, but I'm really bad with ages. But so he's across from me, and he literally sat right across from me, but a little ways away. And his energy was so much. It was a lot. I was so drawn to him. So I introduce myself. I tell him who I am and what I do and my story. And then I says, okay, well, I'm here because someone's father had a sense of urgency that I needed to be here as soon as possible to get a message to his son. And I said, and he gave me the name Larry, or Lawrence, but goes by Larry. That guy that was sitting right across from me with the long ZZ top beard says, that's my dad. I about shit. Like, okay, you are why I'm here. You are why I'm here, sir. You sat right across from me. And I'm telling you, his dad's name is Larry. Now, his name, he had a first name, then a middle name. Middle name is Lawrence, but it goes by Larry. And so he's named after his dad. And the sense of urgency was because he is going to be leaving the halfway house, the Fortitude Treatment Center, on Monday. Unbelievable. It was crazy. It was so amazing. And he had a very, this Larry, he had a very, as I saw his past and his present, lived a very, very simple life, very humble, but very, very traumatic. And it was just very hard for me to not talk about those visions of the past. But I wanted to give him the message from his dad that there was so much apology from his father that he felt responsible for why he was where he was. Um, and that when he is released on Monday, um, that this is his last chance. This is his last chance. So I had to share that message with complete honesty and vulnerability, which I always am in my readings. I always say I don't sugarcoat shit. But I'm telling you, my friends, that the fact of just, I've done this a long time, and there are some things that I get, I see, I hear, I feel, and these situations that I'm going, oh my God, okay, all right. And, head to toe goosebumps. Is my candle spinning? Oh, it just stopped. Ooh, I just saw your comment, Tandy. That's crazy. Yeah, I got these things working. These little twirly things, by the way, if you see it moving, there's a candle that gets it moving. But when energy shifts in my room, whether we're channeling a soul that is crossed over, or if there's different energy that comes in, that little candle thing responds to the energy. So I love that you caught that, Tandy. That's awesome. I wonder, let's see, I'll move my camera. Other way. I'll move it so you guys can kind of see it a little bit better. Um, so anyhow, just an incredible, incredible experience, you guys. I met the, I met so many amazing men that have just lived a rough life. And yes, I'm not making excuses, and I'm not saying that they, aren't that they didn't do anything wrong, but I could feel the potential and the love from some of these men that I was able to directly connect with. And one of them, well, two of them that I connected with, and I'll share this later. I'll share the video that Randy was so kind enough to get. I could not believe the stuff we were getting. It was just unbelievable. And I sat down. I'll share the video. I sat down. I pulled up a chair. I sat across from him. I was in a whole different. I was in a whole different realm. I'm sitting here across from this man who has tattoos all over his face. He's got a big scar on his cheek, and his dad had passed. I was picking up on his dad, a very good friend of his, who I picked up on his name right prior to sitting down across from him, came through. He lost his very good friend that was in another treatment center with him. And I picked up on his birthday, the exact day of his birthday. That was his father. If you could have felt the energy from this man shift from feeling very guarded and protected and kind of like, badass, don't mess with me, to that mushy true self. I saw right through his walls. And I'll tell you, he had tears in his eyes, which there were a few tears, but these men are very hard men. They don't want to cry, right? Because that shows vulnerability and it shows weakness, right? Which is sad, but it does. So the message, you guys, I gave to this young man, this guy, and afterwards he came up and thanked me, and he said, his words were, thank you. He said, you gave me hope. Getting choked up. And he said he's never felt this sense of purpose, and that he had somewhere to go, that he had to look forward to. These are the things that these memories, these situations, these events that whatever may do, or whatever they may be, and whatever comes, are why I keep doing what I'm doing. And I didn't get paid to do this. Nobody paid me to go and do this group event. I was there for about 2.5 hours, and I don't care. I just wanted to get this message that was so urgent from this man's father, that was like, it's a sense of urgency. You've got to tell him this. before, and he literally was getting out Monday. And then another guy that was sitting next to him, his father's name is Larry. His father passed, and he just got into the center. So there's this sense of urgency for both Larrys, the one that was leaving and the one that just got there because he's trying to change his life. It was incredible. Absolutely incredible. Um, let's see. Oh, hang on, you guys. Let me get rid of, we've got a stupid, we got a troll alert. Hang on, you guys. Thanks for letting me know about the troll. Hang on, gosh, my Facebook is being really stupid. Now it's froze. Are you kidding me? Okay, 1 second, you guys. There we go. Okay. Let me get rid of the troll. Stupid. Go away. Hell. Sorry, you guys. This is like my Facebook is like frozen. Let me see if I can do it from here. I hate these automatic like bots and trolls. Hang on, you guys. Sorry. I'm so sorry if you're getting the messages from these trolls that hop on and they're just there we go. Okay. Bye, Felicia. Bye, Nicole Freemuth. Freemuth. Okay. All right. Back to business. Back to the good positive energy, right? So anyhow, sorry guys, let me see what the hell is going on with, there we go. Okay. Hi, Jeff Johnson. Oh my gosh, I love seeing Jeff and his beautiful wife, Jenny. I love and adore you guys so much. And Jeff, I had friends, well, your nephew, don't quote me on that, your nephew and his wife come and see me for the second time, and we had some amazing connections. So thank you, my friend, for trusting me to send your family my way. And of course, they're amazing people because, the apples don't fall far from the trees, right? um, anyhow, okay, guys, sorry, I had to get rid of the trolls. So, hi, Jackie. Oh, I love when you guys hop in and say hi, and I haven't seen you for a minute. I love it. Let's see here. Yeah, if you guys ever get these trolls, these people that they make up fake accounts and they steal the photos, my photos, and they change the name, they tweak it a little bit. Just block and report them. Do some of your research, look into it, message me separately. It's never me. And I'm not hacked, by the way. People message me and they're like, oh my gosh, Steph, you've been hacked. I haven't been hacked. It's not my account. They're just making fake accounts. So, okay. All right, you guys. So anyhow, squirrel moments all over the place, right? Jeff, was it Josh? And yes, it was Josh and Rachel. Yes. Oh my gosh. If they want to share their reading with you, Jeff, uh, it was just beautiful. It was beautiful. So, and they were so cute because they came and got a reading and didn't tell me who they were until later, which is what I love. But they were testing me, which was fine. They had a beautiful first experience. And then it was cute. Rachel came back and she goes, I'm addicted. She's like, I had to come back. She's like, it's so cool. And we got so much with for Josh than we did for Rachel, which happens often. So Rachel came back and she's like, I want the reading now. And I'm like, well, then you can't bring him. So it was really cute. It was really cute. But anyhow, okay, let's see. Let's hop to some other things. So hi, Rachel. Oh, I love seeing you on. I love seeing all my old peeps that have been gone for a little bit. Let's see, Kristen Lowe. Hello, beautiful. I love it. Tammy Hamilton. Hi, Tammy. Okay, so really quickly, I want to share one more story, and then I promise we'll get into readings. But I love that you guys stay, and I love and appreciate that you let me tell you these stories, because I'll tell you, um, I, uh, I doubt myself like any other human does, and I have doubted many times that I'm doing the right thing with what I'm doing in my journey. But it's these moments like what happened last night and what happened last night slash today that make me realize that I'm doing the right thing, and to share them with you is part of my therapy. So I'm sorry if you hop on and you're like, good God, Steph, get to readings. We've been 40 minutes into this, but I'm sorry. I'm not going to even apologize. I almost did. That's part of my opening my throat chakra. I'm not apologizing. Okay, so now I know I'm muffled again. Sorry. See, it's my little fan. You're probably hearing the fan. Just let me cool down for just a minute. I'm dying. Okay, I'll turn that off. I have to turn my air conditioner on. Okay, so now really quickly, I want to tell you, and we're going to kind of shift the mood a little bit in the energy, because this is very a bit more serious. So last night when I did that group reading for the men that were in the halfway house, right away after I connected with Larry and gave him the message from his father, immediately the state of Florida popped up. And I said out loud to everyone, who connects with Florida? I'm going right to Florida. And only one guy in that whole 50-ish amount of people, of the men, raised a hand and said, I do. I connect with Florida. And so I went over to him. And then next I saw a shotgun, a rifle, something to do with a gun, with a gun. And he wasn't able to connect with the gun part of it, but he said he's from Florida. And I thought, okay, well, it's very vague, but let's see what more we get. And then the name Michaela or Kayla came up, and nobody spoke up. Here I'm like standing in front of these 50, criminals, if you will. I don't know, I don't know the right. I want to be like politically correct, but I don't know, like parolees. I don't know. They were men to me. They were men that made bad decisions and are trying to better their life. So, but these men, nobody said anything. It was like crickets. And I'm going, nope, someone connects with this dang name. So, if you've ever had a reading or gone to an event of mine, I went on, moved on. Well, so today, if you were watching the news, unfortunately, there was a school shooting, college shooting at Florida State University. And I got done doing a reading with a lady that I met at Teresa Caputo, and did her reading, went downstairs. I turned on the TV, and I never watch the news. I hate the news. And up pops the news, urgent announcement type thing, right? So, and it's talking about about everything about what just happened with this Florida State University shooting. I immediately got chills. I immediately got nauseous, and I went, "What the fuck?" So, you guys, I don't say the F word very often unless I am like really mad, really shocked, or I'm talking to dead people. And I went, oh my God, I saw Florida yesterday. I saw the gun. I saw the shooting last night. But as I'm sitting there, I'm thinking it has something to do with the fact that I'm in a room full of men who very well could be part of a shooting, right, or been involved in a shooting. So it didn't dawn on me, nor did I see anything about a school. I didn't see anything about, Florida State, you know, anything like that. So I messaged Randy, my friend that coordinated this event last night, the director of the halfway house. And I said, "Did you just see the news? Do you remember when I brought up Florida? Do you remember when I brought up the gun?" And she went, "Oh my God, Steph." She said, um, she said, "Didn't you say the name Michaela?" And I said, "Yes." She says, "Steph," she said, my niece's name is Michaela. My niece is a student at Florida State University. At that moment, she was in the auditorium or the cafeteria hiding. And the last she talked to her niece, she had texted her, and she said that they were kind of bunkering down and that they were instructed not to move. Because I literally, I bawling. I'm like, what in the? So this is where I tell people that visions, when they come in, things that come in, um, it's not always that something's supposed to be done to stop it. I struggled with that for a long time. I would see these tragedies. I would see, earthquakes, and I would see, um, you know, uh, volcanoes erupting. But there's nothing that I can do about this. It's a sense of this is how things are supposed to go. Unfortunately, um, I've always struggled with the why. Why was I supposed to see all that? Why was I supposed to pick up on Michaela, which is Randy, who coordinated this event, her niece, who she just had talked to and texted, that was at Florida State University? I mean, the chances of this are, you can't make up this shit. It's so slim to none. And then I heard on the news that the gunman, um, the guy, his name is Phoenix. He's 20 years old. And now I just saw this on the news, so don't quote me on all this. I'm just remembering what I saw. And you know how sometimes the media can not have all the correct information, but he got the gun from his mother. His mother is a high ranked police officer in Florida. So do you see the synchronicities? Working with Randy, she's a high ranked director, corrections officer, picking up on her niece's name, Michaela. I mean, it was just mind blowing. And so I sat with that for a minute, and I thought, okay, to the universe, to God, to whoever, to my loved ones in spirit, to my guides, what am I supposed to do with this? Why was I supposed to see that last night? And why was I supposed to connect with it later? And the answer to that is to keep me moving forward with my purpose. That I am not crazy, although I think I am sometimes. That I need to listen to my intuition. That I need to not doubt. So, gosh, you guys, hang on. Let me get rid of this other one. Good Lord. All right, hang on. Let me okay. Oh, sometimes we get like a ton of these trolls, and then sometimes we get a lot, and sometimes we don't get hardly any. So my apologies. Let's see here. Whoops. Bear with me, guys. So annoying. Um, in the future, I just want you guys to know I am not going to spend any more time trying to block them, to go in and block them. So it takes away my concentration and time, but I will do it. I will do it after the event is over. This is why I encourage you to go to my YouTube channel to mini medium 7.5, because those who are on Facebook, you are the ones that are going to be inundated with these trolls and these scammers. If you go to YouTube and go make up a YouTube channel or profile or whatever it is, you don't have to have anything on it, and just go subscribe to my YouTube channel, and then you won't have any problems with these trolls. So, but yes, they do love me, Becky. The trolls love me, and I love them back. Really. Mm. Anyhow, so I wanted to share all these just amazing stories and experiences with you guys, and really to know that the reason that I was supposed to get that validation of these visions, even though I couldn't do anything about it, which I wished I could, was to the universe's way, my spirit guides, your loved ones in spirit going, please don't give up. You know, that this is your purpose. And out of just the sheer listening to the message that I got from Larry's father, Larry, I mean, it was mind blowing, you guys. It was mind blowing to sit there and have Larry, the son Larry, sitting right across from me, and then for him to tell me that he's leaving on Monday. And then the other kid, whose dad is Larry, both dads had passed, to tell me that he just got there. So both kids, gosh, both guys. The one was older, the other one was like a kid to me, but they needed to hear from their fathers, right? It was absolutely incredible. Okay, all right. Elizabeth, so did Michaela make it out and safe? Yes, she did, honey. Yes, I know. I asked the same thing. I'm like, please tell me she's okay. And yeah, she is safe. So Randy's niece was got out of there and unharmed, and I'm sure traumatized, right? Oh, you guys, this world is just crazy. You know, some of the things that we're going through, but this is why we need to focus on the positive and manifest the good so that it will be like a ripple effect, right? Okay. All right, my friends. So, how about we do some readings? Yeah. And then in a minute here, I want to share with you, we'll do a few readings, and then I want to pause and tell you about these amazing events that are coming. In case you missed my little video I did the other day about all of the events coming up. So I've got a ton of just some pretty incredible things that I'm so excited about. Okay, so remember the 920. So I saw a few people commenting that that 920 connected with them. So September 20th as being a death date, a birth date, born at 920. I don't even know what else could go with that, but so something connected with that. I did have a soul, and I don't know male or female yet. I know someone will ask. I don't know yet, but that number was so strong. So, but I've never, well, I very rarely get specific dates. It's very rare. So there's got to be someone on the live tonight or someone that sees this that understands 920. Maybe that's a code or something. I mean, I don't know. 920, AM, PM, it doesn't matter. So keep that in mind. Okay. And I am going to, I want to pull an affirmation for you guys first and foremost, like we always do, and see what the beautiful universe wants us to know, right? So, okay. So I am pulling card number 20. That way, because I feel like that 920, now if it was 420, if it was 420, we might connect with it in a different way, right? I'd be like, that's my dad. That's my dad. we might have a lot of people that connect with 420 in their own special way, but it was 920. So, all right, you guys. So here's the affirmation for you all for the week. And if you don't know what an affirmation is, I say it's just like a promise to yourself. It's like your own little mission statement. And you will just, I like to get up in the morning and pull affirmations or whatnot. So kind of helps me set the mood for the day or for the week. So your affirmation says, I am thankful for many things, and my gratitude attracts abundance into my life. Oh, I love this. So many people are struggling right now with the things that they don't have and focusing on um, the struggles. I am right there too. I not being hypocritical. I'm just saying that we all need to focus on and being grateful and having that gratitude for the things that we have in our life, right? So I'm thankful for many things, and my gratitude attracts abundance into my life. So change your damn attitude, my friends. Show that gratitude, right? You'll get all that beautiful abundance come into your life. And I have seen it, I've experienced it. My husband has, my kids have. So it's legit. Energy is legit. So okay. All right. Oh my gosh. Cindy, I love you. Let me I'm gonna post Cindy's comment. Ooh, let's see here. How do I do this? I think I show on stage. Is that right? Did I do that right? There we go. It's all different right now. I don't know what's going on. So Cindy said 20 on YouTube and 34 on Facebook. There's 54 people. And that was the number that I have seen all day today is 54. Now we just went to 55. Great. Whoever just hopped on, you ruined our mojo. Just kidding. 55 is a good number too, right? Double fives. Cindy, that's awesome. I love that. Thank you for pointing that out. That is freaking cool. I love when these things come up. I absolutely love it. So Jessie, she's haha. I was born. I lost at 9:19 a.m. Girl, you missed it by 1 second. Okay, all right, you guys. So the way that the readings go, how I do my readings. If you're new to my live, and please go share. Maybe I visually saw that 54 people was going to be the steady number. It's interesting, um, but anyhow, oh, I'm already starting to hear things. So if you're new to my live, this is how I do my readings. What I need from you, I need two numbers between 1 and 44. And as you put both numbers on, what I need from you with your two numbers is just to kind of let me know what kind of reading you're wanting. If it's if you want just general, you could put general. General is going to be whatever I'm drawn to at the moment. So it could be a whole lot of different stuff. And then you could be more specific and put, health, relationship, marriage, career, whatever that may be. Now, if you're wanting to hopefully channel a loved one in spirit, then just put loved one or spirit. Please don't tell me that you want to talk to dad, mom, brother, sister, friend. I just want that because I say, don't feed the medium. I don't want you to give me any kind of, information. I want it to be totally naturally, organically from my gifts and from your loved ones in spirit, knowing that you will get the comfort and the peace in knowing that you didn't give me any information, right? And that's one thing that I do, by the way, when I get ready to do these readings and any other readings for that matter, I welcome the souls that walk within that bright white light within the spirit realm to come through and to channel and to use my gifts, my energy. So yes, I open myself up to the energy and take it all in, but they will start to manipulate all of my different senses, right? So and I ask that they give me specific validations. I don't want someone necessarily coming through and saying, I love you, I'm proud of you, I'm a butterfly. And yes, there are many times we get souls that insist on being validated as a butterfly, and that's fine too. But I want things that there's no way I would know, so that you guys can feel like, oh, okay, all right, this is my mom or my dad. Okay. All right. So if that makes sense, let's move forward. Now, some kind of just, oh, please, I'm getting dry now so bad. If you see me shaking, it's totally normal. Um, uh, when I choose someone to have a reading done, I will click on their name. It will pin them per se. And then once I start that reading, once you see the name pinned, please keep your comments to yourself. Sound like a mom. Use your words, and not comment. Because once I'm in a reading, it can be very distracting to see comments pop up. So now there is an exception to that. If I am starting to say something that you're like, gosh, I really feel like this is for me, then comment and say, hey, Steph, I think this is my mom, my dad, or you can say, what, I can take that information as mine or connected to me, and that's okay. I'm okay with that. Okay. And then if you would like to come on live, I love when people come on and hop on live. I will bring you on stage, as they call it, and we'll be side by side, face to face. And it is beautiful because I get to talk to you face to face instead of waiting for your comment to pop up, which sometimes takes a minute. Okay. All right. And just so you guys know, this is completely 100% all my intuition of who I'm drawn to. There is not anyone in particular that I pick. If you would like to send stars, you can send stars through Facebook. I love it. Thank you. The stars go right back to you guys. And in the time, my timing of doing these free readings is very valuable. But also I do giveaways. And then through YouTube, boy, I'm hearing a whole lot of stuff. Hang on. Let me write this down before I forget. Okay, that was weird. Okay. Wait, I've got a persistent woman. I've got a persistent female, older female coming in. So I'm going to write this stuff down. It's like she's really impatient because, I've been talking for an hour and we haven't done readings because I've been sharing my story. So I wrote down a few things. So just, I will let you know what I was getting here in a moment. But just if you are on YouTube, I will post, or on Facebook for that matter, I will post my my Venmo information. I love and appreciate, I always say that it's good energy. So the monetary effort, the monetary energy that you put out there is immediately reciprocated. It comes right back. It's a beautiful flow of energy. So I always say that when you give, the universe gives back. Now, there is no obligation to, to send a tip, or I called it's funny, a friend of mine, she's a singer and she does a tip jar. And I was trying to think of something creative that would fit like with what I do. I was like a cash cauldron or like a, something fun like that. So I will post that. And if you feel drawn, if it's calling you to, and you're able to send a tip through Venmo, or if you have another way, Cash App, whatever, message me. I'm happy to share that. Okay. But please don't feel obligated. But I'll tell you, every little bit that you guys send me in a monetary value keeps me going so I can do these free nights. But then I just turn around and give it back to you guys in free stuff anyways. But it's what I like to do. Okay. I love it. Jenny said a tip cauldron. That's right. like a cash cauldron, right? Anybody else? If you have some, if you have a fun, like, I don't know, what would you call it? A fun name or a fun way of putting, um, that, like a tip jar, send it to me. Boy, you guys, hang on. I'm so sorry. You're going to have to deal with my fan for a minute. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and pick my first person. And whoever this persistent grandma is, hi, Julie. Oh, Cash App. Yes, I do have a Cash App, and I can post that too. I don't use Cash App very often, um, very rarely, but I've noticed that the East Coast people love Cash App. So, okay. I'm going to go ahead and pick my first person. So please comment your two numbers and then what kind of reading that you're wanting. Please remember to give me two numbers um, so that we can pull the two cards for you. So let's see. Oh, Leanne is here. Hi, Leanne. Deja Vu Spiritual Journey. You guys, oh, what the heck? YouTube's done something weird. Like I have to do an extra step to share the comments, but just wanted to give a shout out to my friend Leanne, the Deja Vu. I love it, Spiritual Journey. She is very gifted. She, I was going to say was one of my students, but she is one of my students because we're going to continue the classes here. This is part of my whole vision of things coming. But reach out to her, go follow her. She's very gifted. She's very talented, and just a sweet, sweet soul. So she also does free reading nights. But please take care of her too. Send her like a couple $5. So yeah. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see here. Um. Now the first one I pick, sometimes it takes me a minute. So um, give me a moment here. Oh, Aunt Kay. Hi, Aunt Kay. Just saw that you were on. Okay, let's see. Hi, Princess. Lots of peeps on tonight that I haven't seen in a while. I love it. Okay. Sorry, you're going to have to deal with my fan for a minute if it's muffled or if you hear it. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and let's see here. Okay. Okay. All right. So my first person that I am being drawn to, Jenna Garcia. Hi, Jenna. Um, and Jenna is 6 and 22, and Jenna is a general. So I definitely like to. Sometimes I like to start with the generals because it helps me to. Um, it's like riding a bike. It helps to open up that intuition. So um, let's see here. I want to make sure. Okay, so Jenna, if you are okay, if you're here, Jenna, will you just say hi and share hello, what's up, or a little emoji? Just let me know that you're still here, and I'm gonna pull your cards now. Funny thing, why I picked her? Well, I'm drawn to you, but then I noticed why your numbers, your 622 is my wedding anniversary. So my birthday's in June the 6th, and my wedding anniversary is 622. And also, the number 22 is a very significant number in mine and my hubby's life. So a lot of connections there. Okay. You guys have a lot of visions, a lot of stuff coming in, but I love it. Okay. All righty. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, beautiful. Okay, Jenna is here. And if any of you, leave my little fan here. Sorry, guys. I will turn it off in a minute, but You don't want me passing out. You're going to deal with it for a minute. I wonder if I can turn it. There we go. Turn down. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and show you your cards for you, Jenna. If you would like to come on live, Jenna, and I'll bring you onto the stage, just let me know, but you do not have to. Don't feel obligated. I always laugh and say that, at this time of night, we're probably in our jammies and, you flipped your bra off, right? No makeup on and you're in bed, so. And so I'm okay if you don't want to come on live. But anybody that would like to come on live, include that with your comment as well. That will help me to know who I can bring on. Okay. All right. So now if everybody will hold your comments while I do Jenna's reading. Okay. So Jenna, your first card, hon, with your number 6, you pulled this King of Cups card. Now that card did come out of the deck upside down. So we'll talk about what that's about here in a moment. Then your second card with your number 22, you pulled the Sun card. Now that card came out of the deck upside down as well. So I've talked about more of what this is here in just a moment. So now for those of you who aren't familiar with tarot cards or in general of the fact that tarot cards have 2 meanings. When a card comes out right side up, it's one meaning. When it's upside down, it's another. So it's very, yin yang, black and white, light seer and shadow seer. So when they're upside down, they connect with your shadow work. Now, your shadow work is the things that you're working on or the things that you need to work on. To just try to live your best life, your happiest and healthiest best life. We all have shadow work. We all have shit that we need to work on. We all have things that we're not so proud about or things that we're like, why do I do this? Why do I keep repeating the same behavior that is not serving me in a positive way? Well, my friends, that's your shadow self. So for you, Jenna. Now, Jenna, have you been on my lives before? And if you have you ever been read before? I meet so many people, so if I have read you and I don't remember, I'm so sorry, but I can't remember shit lately anyway. But yeah, just curious if you have been on my lives, if you've had a reading. So right now, Jenna, as I'm looking at your cards and the fact that they both are reversed. Now we're doing a general reading, so just gonna go with whatever comes. The cards that are upside down, the fact that you have both of them reversed means that you've got a lot of internal reflection going on right now, where you are really focusing on the things that are not serving you in a positive way. So now this can be like this can be going back to, or as simple as food. Why am I eating all of these, sugary things? Why can't I stop drinking soda? But it's one of those things where it's not serving you in a good way, but yet why do we keep doing it? Right? You know what you need to do to live your best life. You know what adjustments need to be made, but yet here we are. So as I am, I just saw not your life, but you did a reading for me last July at my house, Leah. Oh, that's why I thought your name looked familiar. Okay, so I've done a reading for you, just not on my life. Oh, I love that. We did we did like a group reading, right? Was it a girls reading? Was it like a girls night or a girls party type reading, if I remember right? Okay. All right, hun. So now this King of Cups card that you pulled, when that card is coming out upside down with that cup, if you think of a cup that is upside down, means a couple things. It means that you can't put anything in the cup, or it means that something was inside the cup at one time, and then you intentionally or unintentionally dumped it out and said, no more, I'm done. So you've got that card in that connection. I feel like you've got both situations going on, and I'll elaborate here in a sec. The Sun card that is reversed, it is just as it sounds. It's where, when things in your life seem to be um, maybe good, things are going well, or you have at one moment or one time in your life, you have felt that you are on the right track, that this is where I need to go. But now, with it being reversed, this would be the opposite. So, for those of you who've never had a reading with me or never seen when I read, I use cards as a visual validation for you all to see what my gifts are bringing to me. And that is it. I don't read tarot. I think tarot card readers are amazing. I don't know how they memorize all that shit. There's no way. So even just where I'm meshing your cards with you, Jenna, and this is why I picked you too, not just because you picked my wedding anniversary, but there is a sense of a shift in your relationships in your life, especially with an intimate relationship. So whether you're married or whether you are in a commitment or we just met a new partner. And by the way, I don't see genders. So if you want to confirm if are in a relationship for one, and if it's male or female, but you do not have to because I don't care. But I do feel there's something going on there, my friend, of where um, there's some unintentional dimming of your light when it comes to the men in your life and what they have been pulling from you, if that makes sense. So, man, I'm getting something in my throat. Hang on. Let me ask you first, Jenna. Does that make sense, hon? This is just very general at the moment, but do you understand, or are you in a relationship with somebody? And if so, it just feels to me that there's a feeling of we need to have a reset, a restart. It's like things have kind of gotten this monotonous way, or your light is kind of dim. And there is a feeling of, I've got that strong grandmother, that strong older female coming in again. So Jenna, if you wouldn't mind just validating some of those questions for me, I want to make sure I'm connecting with you. But I'm going to tell you guys right away because I can't get this stubborn, very antsy grandmother, older mother coming through. I heard the name. Oh, hang on one second. Let's see. Okay, Jenna said yes, it does. My husband just recently decided to go through with the divorce. Oh, honey. Okay, and unfortunately, that makes sense with what I was getting, right? So I'm going to give you some more guidance with that, hun, and what I see coming, because I know that going through divorce is not easy. Sometimes we question if we're making the right decision, but I'm going to tell you right now, as hard as it is for me to say this, but I'm very transparent, I'm very honest, I don't sugarcoat shit. I really feel that you are starting to get yourself back on track and finding that light again. As much as I never want to see marriages or relationships not work out, please know that. But it comes to a time where, I have a promise to my guides and to my gifts that I will always be transparent and honest, even if it makes me so uncomfortable. And so, I feel that it's time. It's time. And you've got this, well, someone's older mother, grandmother that is very impatient, high energy, very. It reminds me of the grandmother I channeled last night at that halfway house that was Sicilian. So this is a grandmother mother that was like very strong ethnic background, like, Hispanic, Sicilian, Italian, Greek. It's like I feel her coming through so fierce. And the what I heard, which was very interesting, was the name Wilhelmina. Wilhelmina. Okay, so let me just tell you, for mediums to hear names that are more than two syllables is really hard. It's not easy because it kind of fades out. So for me to hear Wilhelmina, that's four syllables. Or Jenny, yeah, like Jenny Jeck said, or German. Yeah. So the name Wilhelmina is not a common name. And so I heard that. And then I'm supposed to talk about the fact that you need to get your skin checked, or she had melanoma cancer. There's a sense of having that. So Jana said French. Oh, absolutely, it can be French. Yeah, it's like it's a very strong ethnic woman. I don't know how else to put this. It's the best way I can put it. And I feel that she, as I am connecting with you, Jenna, whether you know this woman, whether this is one of your relatives, it does not matter. But she is so, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, there is no filter coming from this woman, and there's no holding back of like telling you and I'm just going to tell you as I heard it, like, get your shit together, put your big girl panties on, go out in that world and find yourself. And it's such a clear message from this very strong woman. It just feels to me that if you don't know who this is, or they're not connected to you, this woman would have said that anyways to you, So let me see here. Oh, hang on one second, you guys. Okay. Oh, I was just reading some comments here. So, with that said, um, do you connect with that four-syllable name, that Wilhelmina? But also, there's a connection with the melanoma cancer, whether we thought we had it, whether we did have it, they had it, but there's a feeling of that. So now the other thing, I'm going back to the 9/20. So anybody on here that connects with September 20th, it is September 20th. This is 9/20. 9/20. So September 20th is being a specific date of passing, or a specific date of birth, or the time of 9/20. So keep that in mind, okay? And let's see here. I've got such a weird delay on my phone. So does that oh, I just read Michelle. I love it. Why? It's so weird. What? Okay, this is the weirdest stuff that's going on. I have a camera in my room, and it's always interesting to go back and watch it and see at certain points if I'm catching any kind of like anomalies or orbs, which I've caught one before I posted that video. But my laptop, I'm not touching it, and my laptop cursor just went over onto, and I mean, I kind of had my cursor by there, but it went to just Jenna, your comment that said my grandma passed 2 years ago. She was a very strong single mom that helped me find my, oh my gosh, messing with my stuff. And it's freezing again. Let me go here. Good Lord, everything is freezing up. That helped me find my courage when moving forward with the divorce. Okay, honey. So this has got to be your grandma. This has got to be your grandma, hun. So now I don't care that you don't connect exactly to the name Wilhelmina. I mean, that's nor here nor there. It's just that her energy, her meaning your grandmother, is present, but that someone is connecting with that name, Wilhelmina. So, but oh my God, I just saw your message. So let me go here and pin your comment here so others can see. Oh shoot, sorry, Brittany. I just pinned Brittany's. Hang on, let's see. Oh, Altyra. I could say Elvira. I thank you, sweetheart. Thank you, Altyra, for coming, honey. Thanks for being here and being so supportive and loving. And I hope to see you next time for sure, hon. So Jenna also mentioned that her grandmother passed 9/2 of 2022. So here's the 920s, right? Even the 920. So this is beautiful. This is what I love. This is all part of um, the messages, the visions, and Jenna said, I love it. Let me read all these comments 1 second. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I just want to pin this comment too. Brittany. Hi, Brittany. Beautiful lady. I don't connect with that name, but my daughter was born at 9/20. Holy crap. My dad also passed around that time. My daughter's birthday is tomorrow. That's incredible. Well, we might have some piggybacking messages here, right? And Jenna said that grandma is also very impatient. Yes, my friend, she is very impatient. It's actually really endearing. I know that might sound kind of weird to say, but it actually really is. I feel she's just very it is what it is, right? What you see is what you get, I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's see here. Okay. All right. I think we're good now. Everything is just, it's so weird how everything is freezing up on my phone with comments, I was telling you. So the cursor on my laptop moved. I might have bumped it. I might debunk it and say I did, but it was so crazy, Jenna. It went right over to on my laptop to the like. And if you hover over the like, the heart comes up, and it hovered, and all of the the reactions, the heart, the thumbs up came up. It seriously gave me goosebumps. So I'm pretty sure this is your grandma. um, Very, very, you're right, very strong woman, very strong woman. So, okay, let me see what the hell is going on here. I can't even, my laptop keeps freezing up. I'm having so many technical problems. And then Jenna said, okay, I wanted to show this. So Jenna said, I did go to a dermatologist about a month ago and everything was clear. That's great, hun. I love it. See, this is why this is your grandma. I mean, I don't know if you guys can see. I'll show you my psychography notes here. So you can see where, gosh, I'm backwards. Here's the 54. I was picking up on the 920, the female, and then the Wilhelmina, and then melanoma. I'm kind of laughing. That's kind of rhyming there, right? So, if anything, hun, your message today from your grandmother, who is a very strong woman, is without a doubt with you, without a doubt is guiding you and giving you the strength, the courage, the trust, whatever it is that you are needing to move forward with this divorce. And she was in the Navy. Oh my gosh. But feeling her energy, I'm turning my fan on again, guys. her energy so much. I'm like dying. I that doesn't surprise me. I'll just say that doesn't surprise me. So I want you to know, hon, your message without a doubt tonight. I know it was general, but it was really about, validating that you are in this, this change in your marriage, in your relationship, um, that your grandmother supports you and she is right there with you. Like I said earlier, she is like, put your big girl panties on. This is not how the women in the family act, or they don't question, they just do. I've never said that. Okay, that was weird. I've never said that. I literally heard the women in the family don't question it, they just do. Okay, that was really weird. That was kind of cool, though. Literally what I heard. So, uh, just some guidance for you, hon, as I see future things coming within like the divorce and where you're heading. Please be sure as I see it. Hang on. Hang on here. Let's see. I just heard something. Let me write this down. I heard your grandma. Um, Jenna said, oh, I love it. I love it. Jenna says that sounds exactly like something she would say. Well, absolutely, because she's here, right? She's channeling through me. It's like I always say, they just use me as a vessel. I'm just the secretary. They just use me to get these messages out, and she is so uh, sassy and so direct. And so I'll tell you what I just heard for you, Jenna. She's like, okay, I'll just tell you exactly. I heard it. She says, you fight for what is yours, but let go of the little things. I don't know what this is. You fight for what's yours, but let go of the little things. So I'm interpreting this that in the divorce, if this hasn't happened already, that you fight for what's yours. Hell yeah, you fight, if it's a matter of a house, if, custody of the kids, 50-50, whatever it may be. But the little things that seem, maybe at the time feel like they're very important, she's saying, let those go. Don't make a big deal over the little things. And I do feel that there are some things that are going to hang, or are going to end up being like the cause of this divorce not being able to be finalized, and it'll just linger, and that energy is not good. And so please listen to grandma and fight for what's yours, but let go of the little things, right? Let go. So my kids, absolutely, hun. Absolutely, you fight for those babies. Absolutely. Let's see here. I want to make sure that I didn't miss. Um, yep, I love it. My kids. Right. Absolutely, babe. Absolutely. So anything that, in my opinion, anything that is monetary that doesn't have a very special sentimental value to you, it is not worth the energy, right? It's just not worth it. So you keep doing as you're doing, babe, and I'm telling you, this grandmother, oh boy, just you listen to her. I know that you hear her. I know that you feel her. And by the way, I am smelling lavender. I don't know what this is. I don't know why lavender, but someone, soul, I want to see your comment. She always said, bite your tongue and don't sweat the small stuff. Yes. Oh my God. I love, see, this is her, babe. I love it. It's exactly what she's saying. But yet sometimes she couldn't bite her tongue, right? um, I felt her around a lot lately. Oh, I love that. And don't ever, ever question that, ever, ever, right? That when you feel her, her memory pops up or her face or her name, that is because her soul is right there next to you to remind you um, to let you know that she's always there, right? Always there. I love it. But either I had a new soul come in and want to have me smell lavender, or there's something about lavender, or I always connect lavender with purple, obviously. So this can sometimes be, oh, my eyes are watering like crazy all of a sudden. This can be, their favorite color is purple, right? Sometimes it could be that they hated purple. I've had that before. All right. Well, I'm going to leave you with that message, hon, and just so much love and light, and so much, just guidance and strength and whatever it is you need. This whole group, all of us, will be sending your way, and you're going to be just fine. You're going to be just fine, and I am not even slightly worried um, about you. I'm not worried about the kids. I always say no visions of good visions. So I think just your biggest thing is to not give in to manipulation and to not, kind of like it reminds the vision I just got weird. So go with me. When a possum feels threatened, what does a possum do? Plays dead, right? Do not be a possum. So it's such a weird, right? Kind of a weird analogy or saying, but oh, you're so welcome, honey. Oh, you're amazing. I'm so glad that you hopped on, and feel free to stay on, and or if you gotta go night night, then I totally understand. Oh, my eyes are watering like crazy. Um, but does anyone understand the lavender? It is not going away. Let me see if I'm missing any comments here. I am not liking it's weird what Facebook is doing, or YouTube. Could the name, so Kimberly said, could the name be William? I connect with some of this. No, it's not William. I thought that too, hon. I was like, maybe this is William, but no, it's 4 syllable, like Wilhelmina, or it could be like, I don't even know what else would be that, like Wilhelmina, or it's like I can hear the beginning part of it is like will, and then ending in that. So what else? Whatever else that would be, right? Willagina. I mean, if someone has that name, oh gosh, bless your soul. You probably were teased like crazy. And if someone knows a Willagina, please introduce them to me. That came out of nowhere. I'm telling you, it's weird shit. Willagina. Let's see. Um, let's see here. I am just looking at some of your comments. I got a little sidetracked. Um, oh, I'm sorry, guys. I have my fan on. I'll turn it off here in a minute. So, I'm just making sure if there's any. Let's see. Oh, Jenny said, Jenny, your candle's going. Well, if my candle thing is doing anything, it's not because of my fan, because I have my little table fan right here, and there is no air going that way. So if my little candle thing is doing something funky, it's not the fan, and my air conditioner, none of that is on. So I'm gonna have to go back and watch that. It's pretty interesting. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, I know people think I'm crazy. All right, guys. So now, feel free now to comment your 2 numbers between 1 and 44, and then let me know what kind of reading that you are hoping for. Again, put next to your numbers, you know, general or whatever it is, if you want to channel a loved one who has crossed over, please just put spirit or loved one, and do not include anything other than that. So I don't want to know if it's male, female, grandma, grandpa, dad, whatever. So just put loved one. And while I'm waiting for some more comments to come up, I'm going to do a little scribbling because I've already got something else coming in. Oh, I need to go back to that. Oh, you guys, my lips are so chapped. I hate the Utah dry weather. Does anyone, or did anyone, or does anyone connect with that 920? The 920. So, Brittany, I know you connected with that with your daughter's time of birth, which I think is beautiful, but I'm not connecting that with you or with your daughter. It's like I'll get these validation chills, as I call them, and it's a way of your loved ones in spirit, you know, saying yes or no, right? Saying yes, this is what I'm trying to communicate. No, it's not. And unfortunately, I didn't get. I don't know. I think I've got allergies, you guys, because I'm like really nasally too, like stuffy. But the 920, so September 20th. Oh, hang on one second. Oh, now I see some of your comments. Okay, hang on, guys. Let's see. Okay, so Leanne said, not like it's driving nuts. It was the day I met my first husband who passed, and it's his mother who had the lavender plant. Oh my gosh, Leanne. Okay, hang with me, hon. Let me see here. Okay. Okay. And Anna said, my brother passed on 920. Okay. Haley, that was the time we found my brother. Wow. Really? I cannot believe how many of you connect with this. I am just completely dumbfounded. Okay, let me see here. Oh, hang on one second. Jackie said, my grandma's name is not Wilhelmina, but it's, how do you, oh gosh, girl, I'm going to probably mutilate this name. Is it Quilina? Quilina. And you have not been on my live for a minute, my friend. So, and is it your sister on too? Okay, let's see here. Okay, so hi, Michelle Breeze. Michelle, you and oh, good Lord, phone's being. Michelle said, me and Vanessa do. Okay. I'm going back through comments. I'm so sorry. I'm having to go back because I missed a few. Okay. So, yep, you both are here. Oh, thank you, Julie. Oh, Keelina. Oh, I forget the Q is such an American way of pronouncing it, right? Keelina. Okay. I think I've got, okay. Oh, Michelle, you connect with your daughter's born 920. What's with all these 920 births? We only have like 40 something people on, and we've got all of these 920 births. Jenny could be 9:20 p.m. or a.m. And it does not matter if it's p.m. or a.m. Either one, really. It's just the 9:20. Let's see. Okay, I've got a few of you that I am like really, I cannot seem to get you out of my energy. So, Haley, I've got you tagged here. So, um, Michelle said you connect with Larry and with the lavender. Okay. Boy, you guys are killing me tonight. There's so much. Donna, I love you, Donna. Hi, Donna. Donna said artificial lavender plant placed in living room 1 hour ago. Well, someone is spying on you. I love it. Oshel, hello, beautiful. I love seeing that you are here too. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit of scribbling here and see if I can't get more of who or why this is coming in. So um, give me a moment. Um, um, so Haley, I've pinned your comment, Haley. Um, have I channeled your brother before, hun? In any past readings or lives, have I channeled your brother? That's going to be very important with what comes next. So, because the fact that I saw 920 so specifically, and your brother passed at 920, that is so specific, and that yes, we can have many born on September 20th, but that date or that time being, it's not 921, it's not 919. The fact of this being even a sense of a younger male, I mean, it just, I got chills when I saw your comments. So, um, but, uh, but I feel a sense of familiar energy coming in. And so that's why I wanted to know if we have, if I've ever connected with your brother before. um, okay, let me do some more scribbling here. And I'm dying of thirst. You guys will be proud I'm drinking water. Um, oops, go back. And then my phone's just, oh my gosh, now I'm freezing up again. Um, okay. Haley said, yes, days after he passed. Okay, I think I got your brother again, my friend. So, um, would you be open to coming on live, Haley? Would you be open if I brought you on stage and we did a reading side by side? Because I think I have your brother here. And what's interesting is that uh, I've had him with me all day, all day. So there's just like when I was picking up the sense of urgency with the last connection I had. There's a bit of that familiar energy coming in with your brother, but please don't feel obligated, hon. You do not have to come on live, okay? You can just message, right? And you can just comment. So, um, okay. Yes, just need to find a quiet place. Yay. Okay. Just let me know, hon, when you are somewhere quiet, okay? Okay, let's see here. All right. So we'll wait for Haley. In the meantime, I'm going to do some scribbling. But I just saw Stephanie's comment. So Stephanie Whitmore. Stephanie said, "My grandmother is Wilma." Um, and my headphones just did somewhere. Okay, are you guys all telling me look at Stephanie's? Okay, let me go. Let's see here. Good night, Jenny Jax. Sweet dreams. Okay, where is, okay, there we go. Okay, so Stephanie said, okay, so grandmother's Wilma, which fits with the Wilhelmina or the Wilma, and I have a skin condition. I have trouble with remembering dates and numbers. Kate, that's okay, hon. Okay. Um, and if you remember, so the Wilhelmina came through. She's talking about a skin condition, and also with your grandmother, hun, with Wilma. Does she have a very strong? I don't know how to say this, and please forgive me for maybe sounding dumb, but kind of like a strong ethnic background, like, she was very much into, she's Italian, very Sicilian, very Greek, very, Hispanic. I don't care. But it's a sense of, I was getting that from her um, as well. Gosh. Hey guys, you wanted to like have whiplash today, right? With my camera. Um, good Lord. What the hell am I doing? Okay, so let's see. And I'm waiting for oh, good. Haley is back. Okay. I'm going to turn my fan off. So, really, Michelle said the sound changed when you said her name. That's so interesting. My dad called her. Oh my God, I got to share this. That's hilarious. My dad called her Heinz 57 because she had so many different lines that came into her bloodline. I love that. That makes sense, where it's like there was such a strong energy of different, bloodlines, I guess, if you will. So, okay. So what I'm going to do, I am going to bring on, I'm going to bring on Haley. And so Haley, I'm going to post the, or I'm going to comment the link, hun, and we're going to cross our fingers and hope it works smoothly. It should, but you never know. And then I'm going to bring you on. And then if everybody will hold your comments, because there's some reason that that your brother is here, very present. So let me go ahead and post this here. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Gosh, I'm not liking how this is all. Let's see. Okay. You guys see that comment of the link for to hop on? Oh, there it is. Okay. 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 Okay, that was not me. That was not me. I'm like, oh my gosh, what is going on? Okay, we've got Haley. So let's bring Haley on and cross our fingers. Okay. Hi, Haley.
Hi.
Can you hear me okay? And see
Yes,
me
I can.
okay? Okay, hun.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, we're going to cross our fingers that the energy doesn't cause any more problems. So, hi,
Yeah.
cute girl. Oh,
Say hi.
isn't it your night time? Are you a night owl?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I am too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Um, all right, hun. Well, now that I see your beautiful face, and it's like, oh, I remember we connected, um, and it's just interesting why that that so specifically that time was the validation he wanted to use. It's very interesting to me that is something I very, very rarely have a soul come in and bring up a specific date like that or a time. But there's always there's always a reason. There's always a reason. So with your brother, now I know that you had mentioned that I channeled him shortly after his passing. Um, and sometimes some mediums feel like they can't channel a soul until that soul has been on the other side for some time. um, I disagree with that personally. I've had too many experiences otherwise. So but with your brother, um, there's a reason for today, and there's a special, something of celebration. There's a reason that he's like, I need sense of urgency to come in. Do you understand that?
Possibly. Yeah. I'm actually wearing
Okay.
his shirt today. It's weird.
Oh my gosh, are you
Yeah.
serious? Oh my gosh, that's not weird. That is freaking cool. That is no wonder why. No wonder why. Have you been wearing that most of the day today?
Yeah.
Okay. So I so you in a sense you uh you started it. How's that? You started that
Yeah.
energy of having him here. Um so with that said, yes, I feel like you wearing his shirt is why he's so present. But um, but there's also another reason. This is celebration. Somebody just had a celebration birthday. It's like he's coming through and saying happy birthday.
Not a birthday, but I just finished school. I've been
Oh,
for the last 20 years on and off school, and I just graduated on Monday, and I have my test tomorrow for it. So.
oh my gosh. Okay. Well, that's it, my friend.
Yeah.
So just like the sense of urgency that I had for the father coming through for the gentleman at the halfway house, the sense of urgency of your brother was so strong, and for him to be able to give me that number of the time of his passing is his hard work. It's his way of really working very hard so that he could be here to make sure that we, in a sense, weeded out the people that connected with 920, just to you. So, if anything, I know your brother is just validating. I mean, for one, how extremely proud he is that you have got to this point. And also, oh, he just, hang on, I just heard something else. uh, you're, right after I said, that your brother is with you and that is always with you, but also so proud of you, he just said, but don't plan on and don't rely on me to help you with this test because your brother did not do well on testing or he doesn't feel he could be. So does that make sense? Does that make sense, hon?
Yeah.
But you lean on his you lean on his energy. um, feel that that beautiful protectiveness that I feel coming from him. I'm going to tell you, uh, I'm not even slightly worried or concerned about your test coming up. By the way, I feel like that, yes, there's always that nervousness of failing, but I'm not even worried. So I think your biggest thing, and your brother showing me this, is that so the test is Monday. So Sunday, the night before, the day before, um, please make sure you eat. I'm supposed to tell you to eat. I don't know why. Are you one of those people that doesn't eat when you're nervous?
Kinda. Or
Okay.
don't eat at all for a while and then eat way too much.
Exactly. Okay. So your brother's just saying, take care of you, make sure you're eating, get a good night's rest, all that goodness, right? And so, hang on one second. I want to make sure I'm getting everything from him because he has worked so hard. Um, uh, okay, hang on. Mel? Uh, do you connect with the name Mel? Mel or Melanie? Like Melanie? Mel? Mel? Or Melanie? Or Melvin?
Not
I
that
know.
I know of.
Okay. I kind of feel like that this came from left field, as I call it. So I that's why I was kind of hesitant. But someone on here is going to connect with this name. But it's funny. It's like someone whose name is Melanie, but they go by Mel, um, or Melvin would be a Mel. So,
I know
yeah,
it doesn't sound like that, but there's a McKenna, but we call her Kenna.
yeah,
They were
no, it
very
is this.
close.
Were
Pretty
they?
sure.
Okay. No, this is Mel, M-E, like Mel. Um, I'll see who else. Maybe someone's going to connect with it. But I want to tell you, are you going into schooling for nursing, for healthcare, for something to do with healing, helping
For
other people?
master aesthetics, I want to do the medical side of it. So.
Oh, that's why I love it. I wanted to go and be an esthetician because I love popping blackheads. Oh, I lost her. There's all that energy. Um, and then I'm looking at your comments. I'll go back and look at all your comments that connect with that. I'll see if I can bring her back on. It's what happens when the energy is so strong. But isn't that beautiful? Look at all these beautiful connections with her brother and the sense of urgency of it needing to be now and the 920 because she's literally going to be taking this test and giving that sense of encouragement, right? Oh, good. We got her back. 1 second here. Let's see. There we go. I lost you.
Yeah.
That's okay. Oh, you're good, hon. I was like, God, he's really messing with my stuff. um, but yeah, as I was saying too, hun, when I back in the day, I wanted to be an esthetician because I loved popping blackheads, and I still find a like fascination with it. My husband's like,
Yeah.
"You're gross. You're gross." Um, but I'm so excited for the fact that I see you going more in the medical field of this. So without a doubt, this is going to be such a beautiful journey for you. These new beginnings. And I feel, I know with your brother's passing, um, there's a lot there. There's a lot still sitting there. And I feel he's doing a very good job of avoiding that part because he wants for you to focus on this part of your life and your happiness. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, and did he ever call someone like Lulu or Lala?
I don't know. He always had fun names for everybody, but not that I can think of off the top of my
Okay.
head.
Okay, that's okay. Keep that in mind. But I could be still connecting to this male that it's like when they would give someone the name of like, you know, like we would call my daughter Sissy Lala, we could say Lala or Lulu. So, but I'll
Um,
put that to say,
our niece's middle name is Lou, but I don't know
oh,
why. It's
yeah, why
actually
he
our
would bring that
cousin's
up.
daughter. It's
Oh,
our
okay.
cousin's daughter, but like a
Yeah,
niece.
okay. No, it's not that. It's like a funny name that they would call. I'll see if that connects to anyone else. Um, but I'm going to tell you that and this is just kind of my own intuition for you, and another just beautiful message I feel from your loved one or your loved ones in spirit or your brother, that if you haven't already if you don't already have a job lined up, hun, um, it's going to be very quick after graduation. So um, just not even worried about it. Do you already have something lined up?
Possibly.
Yep.
I do
Okay.
have a few in mind. So
Hey.
I'm already
Well,
working
you
at one place, but we're seeing the
okay?
options. But there's another one that I've already talked to, and
Yeah.
it's been
And
on my
that's
mind the whole
kind.
time.
Okay, that's the direction I see you going, babe. So just kind of keep that in mind, and then just you know uh, just ask for your brother's presence to be there. And boy, he's such a strong energy,
Yeah.
and you know. I think I remember when we connected with your brother. I never remember readings, but how long ago did he pass, hun? How long ago has that been?
Right before Christmas.
Okay. I was going to say it's been at least six or almost 6 months ish, right? Right about that
Yeah.
time. Yeah. Um, so it's still new. It's still fresh, right? As they would say. But anyhow, will you go take care of those babies?
Okay.
Take care of you. Make sure you eat and get rest. Your brother says.
I
I think
definitely
that's
will.
hilarious. All
Yeah.
right, honey. Well, thank
Nice
you for
to hear.
coming on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, go
I
ahead.
also I connected to like everything you said tonight. My dad's name was Larry. My brother and I both went through treatment at one point, and that's something he always said to us. Like, this is it. This is your chance, And
Oh my
even the
gosh.
mom, the way that you described the mom, like my mom wasn't ethnic or anything, but her personality was a lot like that. And I've been stressing about getting my skin checked for skin cancer ever since going through
Oh
school and
my.
learning all these different things. It's been heavy on my
Oh.
mind. So it's crazy.
Oh my. Oh my gosh. You seriously. It's all making sense. It's all coming full circle. I didn't even think about the fact that I wrote down melanoma, and this woman is like, check your skin, and that's literally what you're going into. Holy
Yeah.
shit. That's incredible.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just swore, and your kids are right there. I'm so.
That's okay. They hear it all the
um,
time.
oh, okay. Whew. Sorry, kiddos. Oh my gosh, and you're right. You've had many here. No wonder why I'm sweating.
Yeah.
Um,
We've got a few.
well, you do, and but I'll tell you what I love is the messages coming from all of them is all about you and your success and their guidance, of and even validation of what you've been thinking about and whatnot, so that that's where I feel like our loved ones in spirit are there for, is just to make us feel like we're not losing our mind or we're not crazy, that what we're
Yeah.
thinking of is, we're not overthinking or overreacting. And so, I love that. I'm so glad you shared that. I love that you
Yeah.
connected with all of that. And your dad's name being Larry. Oh my God. Are you kidding me right now? That's crazy. That is so crazy. Well,
I know.
I'll tell
Like
you.
I just rarely get on, and then I catch that. Even if the messages that aren't
Yeah.
always meant for you, they always resonate.
Oh yeah. Yep. And that's what I tell people. Even if I'm not directly talking to you or, have chosen you, anything that, these messages that come through, I call them little postcards from heaven. They're meant for you, just because I'm not talking to you directly, they are meant for you. So, and I love it. I love that you had just that openness of knowing that all of these things, you're like, oh my gosh, that's me, and then your
Yeah.
brother just solidified it.
Yeah.
He's like,
He
all
was.
right. He's like, I need to make sure she knows this is the family. I love it. Oh, honey,
Yep.
that's so awesome. Well, I am going to be sending you so much of that good luck, and you're not going to need luck. You're gonna kill it. Not even worried. So, just
Thank
take
you.
care of you. You're welcome, honey, and we'll all be rooting for you. And if you feel comfortable, message me. Let me know how it
Okay.
went or how it goes. Okay. All
Okay.
right.
Thank
Hey,
you.
honey. All right. You're welcome.
Okay.
Have a good night, hon. Thanks for staying on.
You
And
too.
okay, we'll see
Anytime.
ya.
Okay.
Okay,
Bye
hon.
bye.
Okay, bye. Okay. That was so cool, you guys. Oh my gosh. I seriously, I just can't believe it. I don't even know why. Sometimes I'm like, why am I even acting shocked? The universe does all these beautiful things. So everything that we talked about, even including her dad and mom, and then her going to school to be an esthetician. Here's all the skincare. I mean, all of it, right? And so even I've been watching some of your comments, and yeah, a lot of you are connecting with things also. So please just I take these things as messages. Do not look at them as a coincidence or otherwise, because I promise you they're postcards from heaven, as I call them. They are meant for you. It's beautiful. I love it. And the fact that her brother's like, okay, fine. All right, she's not catching what the whole family is trying to throw. So now I need to come in and give the exact time I died or that I was found, right? So that she would know that this was her brother, right? So, I love it. I love it. I love it. Um, Absolutely beautiful connections. Beautiful. I want to go back and look at some of your comments. Donna said, my husband would call my sister Lala, and Mel was his best man. Oh my gosh, are you serious? So Mel was your husband's best man, and your husband would call your sister Lala. Oh goodness, Donna. Okay, hang on. Um, oh gosh, I hate that it does this weird stuff. My phone is being really weird. Okay, let's see. Oh, going back. Okay, so Deja Lu. So Leanne said, my niece is Melanie and my dad is Melvin. Oh, son of a gun. She is named after him. Um, Carrie said, husband is Mel. Hi, honey.
Hi, Lover.
Um, I hope that they're going to be good.
They
Little
were
shit.
just sleeping. So
Huh?
they were just laying on my lap asleep.
Okay.
Oh,
Love you. Good night.
no.
My hubby's bringing in my puppies, so we'll see how they behave. Um, and then, okay, so Leanne said they both go by Mel. Let's see. Um, okay, there we go. Now I'm caught up with. I'm dying. Sorry, got to turn the fan on again. Oh, Tiffany. Tiffany said Mel is what I called my sister, Melissa. Oh, oh my God, Leanne. So he was born in 54. There's the other 54. Um, Carrie said my husband's name is Mel. That's exactly, it was so, all I heard was Mel, Mel. So Carrie, I'm going to pin your comment here, hon. Um, so Carrie Butler, um, are you still on, hon? Carrie Butler, are you still here, babe? Um, that's the thing that I think is interesting is that there was such an emphasis from this soul coming in and just saying male, male. And at first I was like, male, like MALE, like I'm a male, or MAIL, like the mailman. um, so um, so Carrie Butler, have you been on my lives before, hun? Have you been here before? Your name sounds familiar. Please forgive me if you haven't. I'm not remembering. But um, but so now your husband's name is just Mel. Has husband passed? Husband still here? Um, Husband's still here. I just heard. Nope, he's still here. I just heard. He's still here. So husband is still alive. He's still in the physical realm. Is that correct? Let's see here. let's see. Oh, and then Leanne, your nickname was Lulu. Leanne, I think I've got your dad here again. Um, you remember when I said earlier that that there was that very familiar soul that was here, and right about that time was where that all of those downloads were coming in. So I really do. Um, I do. I feel like that your dad is very present, which, if I remember right, your dad is such a strong energy, anyways. So, um, so Carrie said he's okay, and that's what I heard. So let me focus on this for a minute, Carrie, because um, okay. So, but Leanne said my mother and my brother have also had to have skin cancer removed from their face. See, your dad's here. Oh my gosh, Leanne, everything is connecting with your dad, um, and with you and others. I love this. Um, so, Carrie, I'm just going to pin you so I don't lose you or forget that you're okay. Hang with me here just 1 second, Carrie, because there's someone, I should say, a soul coming in that said male. Now, we have 37-ish people on, give or take a few here and there. And so I know a lot of people are connecting with male as like Melanie or Melissa. But when I heard this and it was just a male, this is without a doubt someone that just went by male. So, Carrie, your husband just going by male, I feel is the way to kind of filter through, if you will, through all the people that connected with male, so that this soul that I'm connected with from the other side can get your attention. So that I guess I could grab your attention. Hang with me here. So funny. I immediately heard, move that fan for a minute. Actually, I'm going to turn it off now. I'm telling you, menopause, these hot flashes are no joke. And then when you connect with all the energy from the other side, it's like, it just makes it 10 times worse. When I heard that person say, no, he's alive. No, he's still here. So that was my sign, my immediate confirmation that this is for you. Okay, so, okay. Let me ask you, Carrie. So, Carrie, would you be open to come on live, hun, like I just did with Haley? I'll bring you on stage face to face, and you don't have to. Do not feel obligated because I know it's late and people are like, "Oh no, I want to hide behind my phone and my camera," and and that's totally fine. I'll watch through your comments. It just seems easier sometimes. But earlier when I was mentioning, so this is for Carrie, when I was mentioning the concern with the skin cancer, with melanoma, also the number 9 is coming up. The number 9, so the month of September, the 9th of a month, as being very significant for you and or your husband, as being a death date, or, a month of passing, or a month of birth, or the 9th of a month as a significant birth date or death date. So, oh, you're okay, hon. You're in a restaurant. Ooh, are you eating Mexican food? I've been tasting Mexican food. If you tell me you're at a Mexican restaurant, I'm going to poop my pants because I'm telling you, I've been tasting Mexican food. How weird is that? Did you notice I was like, I had to take this, It's like I had something in my mouth. It was really weird. But that's fine, and you don't have to come on live. But there is some feeling of, is your hubby with you? Is your husband with you, hun? Um, how cool would that be if I picked up on mail and you both are sitting in a restaurant and it's a Mexican restaurant and you just went and had a facial done and I'm picking up on your face? I'm totally kidding. This is just something funny. So, I hate how this is so delayed. Let's see. Leanne said, "Oh, your daughter is eating nachos." um, I love it. No wonder why I've been tasting Mexican food. Leanne, tell your daughter thank you for it being something yummy and not gross. But Carrie just said your son is also Mel, and his birthday is 9/6. Okay. Do you see why I'm supposed to connect with you? Right. So, Carrie, this is for you. um, your hubby is with you. Um, okay. I love it. Good night, Jackie. Don't be a stranger. I love you. Um, it's sorry, guys. It is so delayed with these comments. So, bear with me. And let's see. Okay. There we go. Okay. So hubby's with you. We're bringing up mail. Um, I just, yep. Does the skin, Carrie, do you understand something with or the melanoma cancer, specifically, you know, but it's melanoma. Isn't melanoma skin? Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. Um, okay, hang on. Let's see. Oh, that's right, Jackie. I forgot. You're 2 hours ahead, babe. We'll go to bed. Haley said Mexican was my brother's favorite. Smothered burrito with cheese and onion from like La Frontera, right? If you guys live in Utah, you know La Frontera, where you get a smothered burrito with cheese and onion. That's crazy. Well, then it's your brother making me taste Mexican food. Oh my gosh, that is so awesome. Um, and okay, Haley said melanoma is the most deadly skin cancer. Okay, so it is skin related. Okay, so um, ba, 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 ba. So Carrie, do you understand the connection with skin? If you don't, I suggest that you said I don't relate. Okay, I'm just gonna say in an intuitive sense how I'm interpreting this, that you and or your husband and your son for that matter, um, it would not hurt to go get your skin checked. Okay, I'm telling you, this is the weird shit that comes through, and it is no joke. It is no joke. So I just want you, I don't want to scare you because this is a preventative feeling. Oh my gosh. Okay, hang on. I've got now, husband, has your husband's father passed? And if so, is his dad have does your husband have a portion of his father's name? So it's a namesake. It's a namesake. So, um, oh, hang on. Do you guys hear my puppies? Why are you whining? What's wrong? What's wrong? Lay down. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. My dogs will start to respond to the energy. So, I don't know if you guys heard them, sweet little things. Um, So Haley said La Puente. Yep, absolutely. Um, let's see here. Absolutely, Carrie. I'm reading your comment, and I really do feel you should just get checked. It wouldn't hurt. Carrie said not his father. Okay. Um, father. Oh, okay. His father is alive, but is also male. Okay. You guys have got a lot of males. Okay. So I'm going to tell you, I have got your, oh gosh, what would this be? it would be your husband's grandfather. So your husband's I have got the paternal men coming through. So I have got the male father bringing up the generational handed down names of male, and that is um, where some connection is there. Um, and let's see. Oh, wow. Leanne, you're connecting with all of these. That's crazy. So I just want to share this too. So Leanne said, I also connect to September. September 3rd is my first husband's death anniversary, and our anniversary is September 20th, which is the 920. Oh my God, my friend. My first husband is the third, named after his father, who has passed on. Good Lord. Holy crap, Leanne. Go back. This is crazy. Look at all these beautiful connections. Um, okay, so Carrie, Miss Carrie Butler, your has your I've got all these damn mails. So has your husband's grandfather passed? This is the paternal um, lineage of men. I've got all these lineup of males, right? He's male senior, male junior, but that's why I heard the name male. So yes, I do feel a message from this man. I don't even want to say male. I almost said from this male. Your husband's grandfather, I truly feel paternal grandfather is the one wanting to mention to get the skin checked. And I no joke, no joke. So, and you just confirmed it. So there's the other male. Goodness. Okay. So, I have got your husband's grandfather here. Your, your, your husband's grandfather I heard this laugh, and then he says, uh, you should see the look on his face. So I don't know if you are telling your husband about this reading, um, if you're relaying this stuff to your husband, but your husband's grandfather just laughed and had this very hilarious, kind of contagious laugh, almost like very boisterous feeling, how I heard it, and then said, you should have seen the look on his face. So I don't know, you must have, oh goodness, come on, comments. These comments are driving me nuts. You must have, sorry, I just shared a link. Don't just disregard that stupid link. It's something that came up. So you must have, I don't know, your husband, the look on your husband's face. I'm supposed to laugh and point that out. Also, uh, boy, you're so let's say male senior, your husband's grandfather. Um, he's quite the hoot. He's like I I will get these visions, and he's like grumpy old man visions. So you might have to ask your husband, or maybe but like your husband's grandfather has that grumpy old man look of just kind of the resting bitch face type thing. But it's funny because I'm also supposed to tell your husband. Um, uh, okay. Um, he he loves to ride in the truck. I could see this truck. He says your husband's grandfather says I like to be in the truck with my grandson, but I don't like I don't like the way it's like your husband is on the gas, off the gas, on the gas, off the gas. It's really weird, I know, but that's the way that is how your husband's grandfather is making me feel. It's like the way your husband drives. And then he said that your husband may blame it on you. So there you go. He's very comical. There's some very comedic nature coming from your husband's grandfather. So, what I find is interesting is with the little amount of people that are on at the moment that I heard male, and then you are on and you are with your husband who is just male, and um, there's so many things connecting beautifully. So let me know if you connect with this, if this makes sense to you, Hannah. If this, but there's some very funny things that your husband's grandfather is showing me and saying. Also, again, please think about going and getting the skin checked. All of you for that matter. And then one last thing, and then I'm going to break my connection with his grandfather. I'm just trying to understand what he's showing me. Give me just 1 second. Um, sorry, my dog, my Pixie, is a little shit. She's a PETA. She gets into everything. I'm just making sure she didn't jump up on my Reiki bed. Um, okay. Um, okay, let's see. Let me go back and read your comments. Um, so let's see. Okay, so Carrie said, "Oh, that's funny. Um, oh, you never met him, and he passed when he was young. My husband and I always complain about each other's driving." Oh my gosh, I love this. And then you said that he did have a Ford truck that he loved. Exactly. So, just sharing these messages with your husband, I think, are so important because um, his grandfather is really very present in his life, even though he passed when your husband was young. He didn't get the chance to really have time with him or uh, you know memories, or maybe his memories are very few and far between, but he's so present, and it's interesting. There's a reason that he's here. It's connecting with your husband and with some very significant changes that just happened or are coming with your husband, his job, um, even financial changes. Uh, you know, it's like you sitting down at dinner and we're discussing, selling the house, or we're discussing, you know, what are we going to do for a family vacation? It's like there's monetary value of some significant decisions coming. And it's funny because his grandfather, who I feel would normally have been kind of frugal, who would not want, to spend a lot of money, and to one of you needs to relax and not worry about the money, that it'll all work out, and to just, take a deep breath. But it's like so focused on the what ifs. And now his grandfather is like, would you just relax? It's going to be okay. It's going to work out. So it literally is like I see you sitting having that conversation at dinner and talking about these financial changes or decisions. And now he's like, his grandfather is saying, as I'm in spirit, I don't get to experience these memories and these big decisions, these life changes. And even though I was so frugal throughout my life, that he, in a sense, wishes that he wouldn't have been, if that makes sense. So, um, oh, Oh, goodness. Hang on. I just saw your comment, hun. Gosh, she's messing with my throat. Oh, you're making me nervous. My dad just passed and I sold his home. No, 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 hun. Oh my gosh, please don't be nervous about this at all. Um, let's see, we put this on here. You said, and I hope my dad thinks I'm handling things well. Absolutely. Oh my, absolutely. Oh, this has got to be your dad coming in too. Remember when I said I'm like, it's a lot of energy, these men, but even your dad referencing, and maybe I misinterpreted this as being your dad, which very well can be. It very absolutely, I'm only human and it's getting late. So um, this very well can be your dad, and this is why. As we were sitting, having a conversation about the big changes of stuff, and he showed me selling of the home. So the fact that you just said that you just, or dad just passed and you sold his home, the biggest message, hon, what did I just tell you? He said, don't worry about the money. Don't worry about the decision. Just enjoy life. He does not care. He, as he was here in the physical world, may have been very tight with his money, very frugal. And now that he's in spirit, wishes that he would have done things differently in a way of making more memories. Then, you can't take money with you when you die. You can't take the house with you. You can't take the fancy car with you. You can't take, the fancy jewelry, right? You take that beautiful energy of memories. So I'm absolutely, you said my dad was very frugal. Well, then, my friend, this is your dad. This is your dad. I just heard my dad's name. My dad's name is Stephen Harold. I just heard my dad's name. So Stephen Harold or Stephen, STPHEN. I don't know. I just heard that name. So my dad's middle name is Harold, and that name's not very common, right? So, but your dad was very frugal. So um, I just, I really, without a doubt, my friend, without any hesitation, um, your dad, your dad is here. Your dad has come forward. This is why I saw the selling of the house, but also your husband's grandfather, who I also feel needed to be here to um, just to even give that sense of his presence and the truck, of him wanting to talk about the truck. And just, sometimes that's all they do. They just want them to know that they're here and validate their presence with these specific things. And the fact that your dad, um, showing me him being very frugal, but then the selling of the home, I want you to, this is making so much sense why your dad is like, stop worrying about the money. He does not care. You have handled things beautifully. You have honored him without a doubt. I am smelling cigar smoke all of a sudden, pipe smoke, like when you would, to turn my fan on again, I'm dying. Pipe smoke, cigar smoke. Um, these comments. Let me see. Oh, okay. Carrie said, well, thank you. Needed that message. Yes, my husband has a rash on his forearm. He used to work on a UV machine, and I was always worried about the long exposure. Oh my goodness, my friend. Okay, so UV, ultraviolet machines, right? And he has a rash on his forearm. So this is the message from his dad, or excuse me, grandfather, um, about getting his skin checked. Okay, so please go do this, my friend. Please, or I should say, make him. Um, all his clothes I kept smell like cigarettes still. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Um, and then Kaylee just said, "This is so crazy. We are trying to figure out what to do with my dad's home and also his and my brother's Ford trucks." Oh my goodness, my friends. Haley, you and Carrie are going to be coming synchronicity sisters. There's so much common, it's that synchronicity. It's these synchronicities of, it's okay. There are no such thing as coincidences. Ugh, if I can get this out. So Haley, absolutely. These messages are for all of you that connect with this, right? So um, it's interesting, Carrie. I usually know cigarette smoke pretty well, but this, yes, that could be cigarette, but it's like mixed with a very strong cologne, like a very musky cologne. So it would kind of smell like a cigar or pipe smell. That's kind of the thing um, but absolutely, Carrie, I would not stress on. I feel like, and I'll tell you, and the soul will tell you, you messed up. I can't believe you did this, but not even a hesitation from your dad about it. That's why he said stop worrying about the money and just enjoy life. Go enjoy life. You and your hubby need to take a vacation. I'm supposed to tell you that. You're supposed to go to Mexico. You're supposed to go swim with dolphins. You're supposed to go play in the water, run on the beach, in the sand. These are the visions. So, and I'll tell you, I would love my loved ones to come through and tell me that I need to go do that, which I gotta plug my phone in, which I don't need them to tell me that. I'm just going in these. Um, but yes, all these messages tonight have been just incredible, and I knew they would. I knew there was going to be some incredible messages. So, but anyhow, all right, my friends, I am spent. We have been on for 2.5 hours ish. Yeah, I got on about a little after 7:30. So, um, but some things I want to shout out really quick. So don't leave yet. If you're on, don't leave. Um, uh, Many events coming up. I'm going to post these on my website. I'll have my assistant Savannah get these all up. But coming up, April 27th, I will be at the Salt Lake County, the fairgrounds, the Utah fairgrounds, or whatever it is. The state fairgrounds. How's that? I will be there Sunday the 27th at the Beltane Festival. I'll have a booth, be doing readings, and then I'm doing an event at 5 o'clock, a large group reading event. So I will be there doing that event. Now, it's only $7 to get in, but I do have a code that will save you $1. You're welcome. You can get in for $6. Then the event, everything else, you pay vendors. There's food trucks. I'll be charging a small amount for 20-minute mini readings. The event, for my event, to get in is only $11. And that is pretty, we're not capping it out because I can get about 100 people in there. Now, if we get more than that, then I don't know. I don't foresee that happening. But you can buy those tickets ahead of time, or you can buy them there for the entrance into the event. So that's coming the 27th. Then May 17th. Yes, May 17th, Saturday, May 17th, I'll be doing another Sacred Teepee, very beautiful, small, intimate group reading in Camas, Utah. I will be up in Camas, and we're capping that out at 10 people. And those tickets are, I lied. I've got to get those posted. But if you would like a ticket for them, they're 111. It's about 2.5 hours of just beautiful spiritual connections, and it's incredible. And this beautiful sacred teepee that my friend Ash has on Ash Moon Ranch, you're paying for the experience, you guys. I'm telling you, it's incredible. Do it just once. I promise you won't regret it. Then. I feel like I'm missing something. May 17th. Oh, May 30th. I have this all written down. May 30th. Oh Lord. I will be at Callie's Cafe and Sports Bar in Orem. Those tickets are $44. That's at 6:30 p.m. I believe. My God, I have so much. those tickets will sell fast. And those tickets are on my website at mini-medium.com. All of this will be on there. And you can purchase tickets ahead of time. Oh my gosh, my lips are hurting. Then, as we go into June, in June, and it's the first weekend in June, I want to say June 7th-ish, around that time, I will be at Grinch Fest, and it is a charity event. It's a car show. I will be doing, I'll have a booth, be doing readings, and all the money and proceeds go to helping children have a Christmas. So that I will post about Grinch Fest. It's free to get in. It does cost to have readings with me, but you are getting back to charity. And then June 20th, 21st, June 21st, I am doing a Wendover bus. I'm so freaking excited for this one. So tickets for Wendover bus are $66. However, you get back about $25 of that in free play as we go to Wendover and gamble and have a good time. And we are going to be celebrating my 50th birthday on the Fun Bus and also my wedding anniversary. So it's going to be a big party. So come out, come see me, come do the Wendover bus. That will be posted, all of these tickets. But if you want to message me and you're like, can I just buy a ticket? Message me. You can Venmo me. We can put it on a card and I'll get your seat reserved. So all these fun events, I feel like I'm missing one of them, but I'll have this all posted. I'll eventually be doing another event at the Loft in Lehigh. That's more to come too. So, all right, you guys. I just thank you for a wonderful night. Your energy. Thank you for staying on and listening and just being present and taking in all these beautiful messages. And I will share the videos from the readings that I did at the halfway house for these men. And I'll be doing that here as soon as I can. There's many videos, and I want to do it justice and not just post them, if that makes sense. So, okay, all right, you guys. Well, I love you. Sending much love and light, good positive energy. And if you have any questions or you want to book a private reading, go onto the website, get that booked. I am booked until I think my next opening isn't really that far out. I think it's the first Friday in May, so a couple weeks out. So, but it'll get filled up even more as we get into the summer months. But all right, I'm done. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I love you all. I will see you next Thursday, and I'm gonna try to do 6 o'clock. I'm really gonna try. I promise. So regardless, I'll be here. So I hope to see you guys. Thank you. Much love. Bye, guys.